Then Lola Shonayin stormed Nigeria with a book and arts festival we won't forget in a very long time, the Ake Arts and Book Festival. Watch a clip from it.
Its maiden edition, the Ake Art and Book Festival, which took place in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital in Nigeria, was also to honor Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka. 5 days filled with art, books, plays, poetry and seminars. The Ake Art and Book Festival attempts to encourage book enthusiasts across the world to embrace the reading culture.
What has she done to deserve it? But our husband has done the same for us all. Why are you defending her? Does the same blood run in your veins? Or is your allegiance fortune? Yeah. Have you forgotten, Yatoko, that we are bound by the same oath? Let us only speak words that will push this matter forward. There will be trouble if we do not find a way to kick Bolani out as soon as possible.
Is the name in the rose or the rose in the name? Where does the sweetness lie? I don't know the answer to that question, my friend. No philosopher am I. What I do know is my own name. What is my name? Sitan Namwalye. Shh. Listen to the magic unleashed when I call it. Catch the glimpse of the dancer stirring. Feel the sway of sinuous gyrating. Hear drum beats from distant past evoking joy when I call my name. What is in a name? I ask you again. Is it nothing but hubris? Or is hubris nothing? Does dignity lie in a name? Those questions, they're deep, they're concealing. Me, I know my name. What is my name?
The biggest event for us was, of course, the organizing of the Channels Book Club Prize for Literature, a national book review essay contest for students in Nigerian secondary schools. The top 3 winners were taken on a sponsored trip to the Frankfurt Book Fair in Frankfurt, Germany, and they had a wonderful time.
The 3 finalists of the maiden edition of the Channels Book Club Prize for Literature: 15-year-old Eniola Ladipo, who won the competition; 12-year-old Honor Charles Abazi, first runner-up, and 14-year-old God's Favor Honor, the second runner-up. All 3 are about to have an experience of a lifetime. It's the Frankfurt Book Fair, the biggest gathering of everything that connects to literature. A few days before the thrill of books begins, the crew has time for sightseeing in and around Frankfurt. From the Natural History Museum, the Frankfurt Zoo. To the Gutenberg Museum. To one of the oldest centers in Europe, the St. Martin's Cathedral.
Well, this is a very important place in Mainz. They call it the Old City. Old City because it's been here for centuries. Even though it's undergone so many things. I mean, it's been destroyed a few times and rebuilt and all that. But there are a lot of old things, you know, that you find here. Old, rich history that you find in Mainz. This market has been here, for example, for a long time. Remember, we spoke to a lady there who said they've had this store since 1920. This church here is called the Dome, but the real name is St. Martin's Cathedral. You can see here, St. Martin's Cathedral, and it was first built in 975.
And also its popular old market.
Whole heart, he was so happy doing it. You know, back in Nigeria, we were always thinking that the foreigners were living in splendor, like enjoying or just enjoying. But when I came here, I saw people struggling. It's still the same thing. And that is the mentality that is really bringing us down, degrading us in Nigeria. We always want to be like the foreigners, but they are also struggling, trying to make do with what they have. But we're always looking at them, like want to be like them, letting go of our culture, our traditions, and so whatever. Although, yeah, the missionaries, okay, that's done a whole lot of good, but our culture remains, because during the ancient time, without that culture, we were savages, actually savages. It was what like unified us, so we shouldn't let go of it. That was what I actually learned, especially from a Brazilian woman at the Frankfurt Book Fair. You know, I was so disappointed to see that our culture was like cherished most in Brazil rather than in Nigeria. I was like, so what is this? Like, so I actually had this resolution, and that is to preserve the African culture, especially in Nigeria.
The standout place for me was actually at the book fair. I was really surprised how much people respected books. I never knew that all my life. I've never known that books were so revered, respected, and had so much regard in other places, because they aren't really treated so, you know, with so much reverence as they are treated here in Europe, back in Africa, Nigeria to be precise. It's a really great thing, and it really, you know, surprised me how much people respected the books there, both African books and different books from all over the world.
Quite an eye-opening experience. I've met so many people that hold different positions in society. You know, I've come across so many places. We went to so many destinations, and it was really fun. It was something you could enjoy naturally. So I really appreciated that. And then another thing I noticed is it kind of changed my perspective of Europeans in general. Coming across so many people, just meeting them, getting to know them.
What an exciting year it was for us. Now, every time we hosted or visited guests or events in 2013, we took pictures. I'm sure you want to take a peek into our album. Here goes. you for joining us today, and I hope you will join us next week and, of course, throughout the whole year. My name is Olakunle Kasumu. Remember, one great book can change your life. Bye-bye.